Christopher Galasso. So here's the box, and on the box you can see we have the Wheel of Fortune card on the back. So this is a Rider-Waite clone, and is made in 2011. It's very nice cardstock. It's laminated, but it's not the weird lamination that's going to peel off like you have some of the others. Nice light lamination, good cardstock. Overall, I like it, and I like the back. The back looks kind of cool. So here's the front. One down, I like the overall theme of the card. It is a Rider-Waite clone, but the overall theme's kind of cool. It does have the downside of a lot of the cards are duplicated and very generic. In other words, you have like, if I don't drop the cards, you have like a moon. Okay, here's the King of Cups. You have like a moon up top with foliage covering the top, and then you have a pond with like little lilies in it, and then you have like a red, yellow, generic background, right? So then you go to the Queen of Cups, and you have pretty much the exact same thing, except the figure is a little different, the face is a little different, and the clothing is different, but otherwise it's the same thing. Then you go to the Knight of Cups, and you have pretty much the same thing. Then you go to the Page of Cups, you have exactly the same thing. Then you go to the Nine of Cups, and you have the same thing. You have the same generic moon, the same foliage covering it up. You have an inserted tree, and then you have the orange, yellow, background, and then the lilies and the pond. So a lot of these are reusing the exact same format and just inserting a figure in it. I think there's a difference between, and this is the Ten of Cups, and this is the Eight of Cups. So, I mean, not a lot of variety in this, man. You look at, I mean, all these have, there's a Seven of Cups, there's a Six of Cups, the Five of Cups, Four of Cups. It's like they just reused the lilies, moved them. They reused the moon and moved it from left to right to center to slightly down to slightly up. And then they reused the foliage and they reused the background colors. So, I mean, just a lot of reuse of stuff in here. Swords, same thing, kinda. You have a lot of reuse of backgrounds and things like that. It looks like they just wanted to push it out the door as far as the graphics were concerned. I think we have, this is a totally different tarot deck. I think we have a difference between a passion for making tarot and making it unique and making it cool. So you see here the Page of Swords on a totally different deck than the Queen of Cups. This has obviously had much more effort put into it than the Crystal Visions Tarot. So it just looks like the Crystal Visions Tarot was something I wanted to get out the door, make some money or something like that. So I don't know. Just very, very generic deck. Overall, I like the theme, and I will use this after, of course, I trim it, because this thing begs to be trimmed. You can trim off the edges and still maintain the titles. But just overall, man, they all look really frickin' similar. I'm just not all that pleased. I mean, every suit has, I mean, virtually the same things on it. You know, you have the crystals on the bottom, the same, base, the same type of tree, just different branch styles, the same background. It just looks very generic. So, overall, I like the theme. I just don't like there wasn't much effort put into these cards at all. Which is okay, I guess, because it was only $12. So, I don't know, you get what you pay for kind of thing. Alright, so here is the book. And the book is about 50, 60 pages. So, the book comes with very generic descriptions of the cards. At the start, we have on page 4 all the majors and an introduction on page 1 and 2. So page 4, we have the majors starting with a Fool. So you can see just a pretty generic description of the Fool, about a paragraph, and then it talks about the reversed meanings of the majors. So then you get to the minors, and again you have about a paragraph describing them, and then another paragraph describing the reversed. So pretty much standard Rider-Waite type definitions. to the wands, and then at the back you have the reading the cards kind of intro starting at page 57, and then the Celtic cross spread after that, and then the section for notes, and that's it. So that's a little white book. So again, this is $12, so I'm not expecting like just amazing tarot, but if you want a good Rider-Waite clone and you don't mind all the cards looking kind of the same, this is pretty good. I'm not sure how much I'll use this, but I'll definitely use this to give it a shot and just to see how accurate it is. The pictures look so damn similar, it's just really annoying. So I don't know, that's my review. I mean, maybe you guys will like this and you'd be like, oh, this is the best tarot I've ever seen. I mean, I do like the overall theme. I mean, if you got one card and pulled it out and showed it to me without showing me the other cards, I would like it. I mean, I like the, looks kind of cute. It's well drawn. It's got a pretty cool background. But then you start showing me the other cards, I'm like, wow, that looks similar. Wow, that looks similar too. So if you can get over that, I think you have a good tarot here. If not, I would definitely not spend the $12. I mean, for 12 bucks, it's okay. It's pretty good. I like the card stock. I like the back, and it is a fairly good Rider-Waite clone. All right, let's take a look at the cards. At any time, you can pause the video by clicking on it and take a closer look at the cards. I'll be going about 5 seconds per group of cards. Here we go. So before we start we'll start showing all the cards. I know I said 79 cards. On the front here, talking about the includes 79 cards and instruction booklet, and you're saying, wait a minute, you said 79 cards and then you said Rider-Waite clone. Well, yeah, you have the unknown card. So just in case you were wondering, because I know you were, because I said Rider-Waite clone and then the box of 79 cards, they introduced the unknown card, which looks a lot like all the other cards. Oh, well, but anyway, so that's why. So there you go. Now for the Descartes one.